We know that this pandemic doesn't start to end until we have vaccination of millions and millions of people.
The approval of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine brings that goal one step closer.
This is excellent news. We were anticipating the approvals now for a couple of weeks, and it is going to be a key to COVID response in Inuit Nunangat.
Northern and rural communities were left out when the first vaccine from Pfizer-BioNTech was approved, since they lack freezers needed to store the doses in extreme cold temperatures. Moderna, by contrast, can be transported more easily, making it a realistic option for remote areas.
The underlying risk that we have for respiratory illness is much greater because of the lack of infrastructure, whether it be healthcare infrastructure or housing.
But getting the vaccine into hard-to-reach places is one thing. Injecting it into arms, another. Many rural communities don't have permanent physicians, let alone hospitals. The Canadian Red Cross and the military may be called in to lend a hand, but there are concerns some Indigenous people may resist rolling up their sleeves.
Because we have been used in history for horrible tests. So there's also a population that believes they don't want to be used as guinea pigs. So we have our own work to do. A huge education component will be coming.
Within the next 48 hours, doses should be in Canada.
Moderna says 168,000 doses are expected to arrive by Christmas Day. The territories are expected to get their first shots by next Monday, with 40 million doses expected by the end of 2021. Even still, communities are being encouraged to stay vigilant.
It doesn't give us a green light to relax our measures that we've been having in our communities for some time now.
So, Olivia, what do we know about the rollout plan specifically in the north?
Well, the Premier of the Northwest Territories, Carolyn Cochrane, says her government wants to prioritize residents of long-term care homes and frontline health workers, followed by small Indigenous communities. Moderna is a key that's unlocking huge parts of this country, Neil, to vaccinations. And it's expected that up to 75% of adults living in the territories can get their shots before the end of March.
Thanks so much for this, Olivia.
Thanks for having me.
That's Olivia Stefanovic in Ottawa.